I'm Edwin.
And I'm Joslyn, and this is
The Long Overdue, a show about libraries.
And each episode we'll feature a special guest in a short conversation. And this week we have two special guests.
And we are focusing on the Sul Ross Library and beyond. Today's guests are Clara and Diego Castaneda. These siblings both work on OIT, with Clara having recently celebrated 11 years working with Sul Ross. And
I had to rewrite the bio.
I know.
I can. Her current position is the network systems admin, right?
Yes.
Love it. And she earned her bachelor's in biological sciences here at Sul Ross. Okay, you can do Diego's part.
Awesome, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Diego, the baby brother, has worked at Sul Ross in OIT since 2019 as a technical support specialist while also earning his bachelor's in business admin.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Thanks.
How are y'all?
Good.
Not bad.
Not bad. Cool.
Today has a Friday vibe.
It really does.
I think I'm going to be disappointed tomorrow.
Oh, I think so too. Literally, okay, I have, I don't drink Dr. Pepper. I do drink Dr. Pepper, but I don't drink it during the week, okay? And so Fridays, I'll have a Dr. Pepper as like a treat, like, oh, I made it through the week. Last night when I was packing my lunch, I put a Dr. Pepper can in my lunch bag. And then I was like, wait, tomorrow's not Friday.
No.
I can't have a Dr. Pepper at lunch.
So you didn't drink it?
No, I actually took it out of my lunch bag before I...
Oh, I thought you just left it in your office. It's like there's just...
No. But I'll put it in the lunch bag tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to have that Dr. Pepper. So it'll make Friday bearable.
It's going to be really disappointing if you forget to pack that Dr. Pepper.
Well, if I forget to pack it, I'll just go to Sonic. Which brings us to this week's sponsor.
This week's sponsor is Sonic. We don't have the cup.
I'm kidding.
It.
No sponsors.
No
okay.
sponsors.
Am I the only one hoping she forgets so that we can all have a Sonic drink? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
That'd be amazing. You know what? I guess we're getting Sonic drinks after this.
Right?
All on Joslyn. Thanks, Joslyn. Joslyn is a sponsor for today.
I would love a nice cold cherry Dr. Pepper right now, to be honest. But that's all right. Tomorrow's a new day. Okay. We'll get into the questions before we get too derailed. Do you want to start us off, Edwin?
Yeah, sure. So, to the both of you, what do libraries mean to you guys?
To me, I mean, I've been working here for a long time, and my office used to be in the library, which I super miss, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's just besides the subject. I think it's like a gathering place. You know, you come, you get information. Maybe you just come to chill. You're winding down from after your test, you know?
Yeah.
Get yourself a little YouTube going, just relaxing, but also like the ability to just be you.
Wow. What a wholesome answer from Clara. That's nice.
To me, libraries are like somewhere where you can just sit and chill, like Clara said. I kind of grew up in a library because my mom was a library aide at my elementary school.
Nice.
So I would go hang out with her after school until work was done. So I just grew up, or I remember growing up just hanging out and just reading the books and playing computer games or watching videos on the big old VCR TVs.
Love that.
Heck yeah.
Love
You
that.
knew you were in for a treat at school when those things rolled in.
Yep.
You're like,
Bill,
no schoolwork today.
Yes. I would get so excited. Like, I'm not learning today. Little did I know, I was learning so much.
Bill was the hypest older person I've ever not met.
I know her.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the newer Bill Nye the Science Guy a few years ago? Loved it.
Yeah.
So great, so wholesome.
Such a great guy.
Yeah.
Really made our school days a lot more interesting.
Really
when
taught
we
us
rolled in.
science, huh?
Right?
Yep.
He earned that science guy title really well.
Don't forget Miss Frizzle, though, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no.
yeah. I wanted to be Miss
Yeah.
Frizzle. Especially when I had red hair, my students would sometimes associate that.
Did you have epic dresses?
I would match my outfits to my earrings a lot of times.
Huh.
I had a dinosaur dress that I would wear with my dinosaur earrings whenever we were doing like dinosaur learning times and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But no, I aspire to be her one day still. Maybe.
Please stay out of my body.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Back on track. What does our library mean to you guys? Clara, you used to work in the library. Was OIT in the library whenever you were started working at OIT, or was it separate?
It was there for like a month or two when I
Cool.
started. So
what does our library specifically mean to y'all?
Honestly, your library is where I got my start in OIT.
Yeah.
It's a very odd, I guess, kind of story. My boyfriend and I both moved here at the same time, so we were both jobless at the same time.
Lit.
So at the beginning of the semester, our plan was to apply wherever they said there was positions in and off campus. And for whatever reason, we both got a call back. We were like...
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
Not that you were qualified or could do the job or wanted to do it, but for some reason.
I mean, we were just at the either wrong place at the right time, right place, wrong time. I don't know. Anyway, we both got the call back, but I got the call first.
Yeah, you did.
Cindy, yeah, right. Cindy was like, well, I'm calling you first. There's only one position, but there is a position open in the back with IT. At that point, it was called MITS, it's a media. And she's like, so I'll let you choose, and then that'll determine whether or not I can call the next person. So I was like, what do they do? And she's like, IT stuff. And I'm like,
Great.
I guess I'll go there. And yeah, so I decided to go with MITS, not knowing the difference between a right click and a left click. And then it's been an interesting experience.
Yeah, wow.
At Sul Ross.
Okay.
And then right after I got off the call, my boyfriend's cell phone rang. So that's how I knew we were both up for the same position.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And he was at the circulation desk. And yeah, I moved around with OIT and now I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, maybe right place, wrong time, wrong place, right time. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
TBD.
11 years, according to your LinkedIn profile. 11 years and 1 month.
That's like full time, but I've
Yeah.
been here forever.
Whoa.
Like I could be a fossil.
Whoa.
I've been here since 2007.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I think that's when I started high school.
I think that's when I
I'm
was
sorry.
born.
Yeah.
I know, I'm 32.
Wait, I'm 29, so you're not that much older than me. Dang. You found a spot and you stuck with it. I love bouncing around.
I'm just, yeah.
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 Love it. Diego, what does our library mean to you?
I guess like a learning place.
Yeah.
Because ironically, I got my start with OIT in the library too.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my first projects, touching pretty much all the computers right in the library.
What do you mean by touching them?
Just
Just like,
Yeah, just
We said
Good
touching, not
computers.
caressing.
yeah.
oh, that's right.
There's a difference.
What does it mean? What does touching a computer mean? Is
I
it like
guess-
touching grass?
No, it's like I guess I use touching a computer as like I've worked on it or I'm about to
Okay,
work on it.
okay, I'll
or
allow it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I was installing the remote software to get onto everything because we had just gotten hacked. So
oh, that's right.
Who were we hacked by?
mysterious actors.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have bad names for them. That's who we were hacked by.
Can you say them on the show?
I don't know. It might be frowned upon.
Okay. Continuing on. Bobby can bleep stuff out.
And that is how we got on the Guinness World Record for the longest bleep in a podcast.
Great. So you touched all the computers.
Yeah.
You helped me set up my computer
Yes.
whenever I first started. So nice.
Your first refresh was April.
Now what's a refresh?
When we
You're right.
swap out computers, your old one for a new one.
Cool.
I forgot about that.
I don't think she did.
She's probably still thinking about it to this day.
Like, here he comes. He's back. She's traumatized.
Oh, poor gal.
Was it that bad?
No, it actually went really well.
Oh, good.
She claimed to be happy. I thought it went well, so,
Yeah.
either she's a really great liar or we just don't know her well enough. All are both possible.
I don't think I don't know. Maybe she's such a great liar that we don't even know.
I
but
know, right?
like-
Jeez.
She seems like she's a pretty honest person.
Yeah, I get that vibe too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of her scheme. Who knows?
Just take over the world.
I know.
It was actually her that hacked us. Genius.
Can you imagine? God.
She's
the calls
like,
coming from inside the house. Okay. So you guys both have a history with libraries.
Yeah.
Your mother, who's also your mother, I'm assuming.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. was a library aide. So tell me
Yeah.
about what it was like growing up with the library as an important place to you guys.
My mom actually was not a library aide when I was growing up. She was an early childhood educator at that time.
Cool.
But when I was in elementary, I think it was like child labor. I'm not going to say what school I did this at because then I'll get sued. But anyway, I used to be like a after-school assistant. So it was like the free library
have
aide.
kids is so that they can do their chores and help
But
them
in
at
this
work.
case, I was doing the library.
Yeah, especially okay. When I was teaching during the summer, especially the parents would like have their kids come up and like help them set up their classrooms and stuff and
Yeah,
move stuff
definitely.
around, and but the kids would be like excited to do it. So I like that you have that different perspective of like, why was I being forced to work as a literal child?
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I wasn't forced. I was like stoked about it. I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the library.
exactly.
I'm like, I know my numbers. I'd like to point out at this point that I am dyslexic, so there may or may not have been some incorrect. You know, but it just is what it is.
Woo! I love that.
Oh,
You're
that's
putting the
amazing.
001s and the
I know.
100s.
Sounds like it. Yep.
I mean, hey.
I love it. I love it.
That's
That's
treasure hunt. That's what library means to me. For you and I. Where did I leave it? Treasure hunt.
No.
Okay, Diego, so you remember your mom, not as the early childhood educator, but as the library aide.
Yeah.
So, what was that like for you?
So like the first part of like my I guess elementary school career, if you can call it that, she was a library aide.
He was
And
fired,
then-
by the way.
For his elementary school career.
He was fired. She was the library aide, and then she started being something else in the main office.
Sure.
So she was still really good friends with the librarian, Colleen Hughes. I remember that lady.
Mm.
She was very
What
cool.
a librarian name.
Epic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then there was this after-school program called Bookworms.
Yeah.
So, like, I would get out before my mom would have to get out of work. So I would go to Bookworms and I would just hang out and, like, they'd read us stories, or, like, we'd, when the book fair would come, we'd get, like, the early access because it would be there on Friday or whatever.
He
and
just
we'd get
said
to see all
early
that.
access.
Early access.
But you're the
just
reason all the
dropped.
cool bookmarks were gone.
That midnight
And the
release.
pencils.
Yeah. Yeah, I would buy like maybe one book and then I would blow the rest of my
Yep.
money on like the spy gear and stuff
Oh,
that
yeah.
they had. Yeah, thought I was a spy.
He had like Black Friday early access.
I know. He went to those midnight releases.
He didn't even have to spend the night. He walked in, he's like, peace, suckers. My pencils.
I have the master key to this place.
I'm imagining bookworms spelled with a Z,
Oh my god.
like with a shirt, the bookworms, early access.
He was a bookworm, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll talk more about books that you guys love a little later. But our next question is a new question specifically for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to have Edwin ask it, even though this is the first time I'm asking him to ask this question, and he may not even know what the question is about.
Yeah,
So
I hope it's in a different language.
I can't even understand the writing. I'm sorry.
it's typed!
I know.
That's why he couldn't understand
Exactly. But is so? How do you think libraries and systems relate to one another?
Oh, for me, I think it's just systematic. Like, literally, there's organization and systems, and, like, without organization, things usually combust. You know? So,
Combust.
yeah, I mean,
Or explode.
Yeah.
sometimes self or not, you know, just, yeah, but it's all about organization.
I guess what I'm really asking with this question is, a lot of times when I would tell people, oh yeah, I'm in the College of Information, they would think, oh, so you're going to work in IT, you're
Oh,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah. And I was like,
Oh.
no, not at all. And so I guess I just want to talk about how information systems and library systems are the same but also different. So you guys know our library systems. You guys help us set up all the different software on the computers and things like that, and can help with our circulation software if things go wrong, but you guys also deal with a lot more systems outside of that.
I think in this day and age, one can't exist without the other.
Right.
Libraries can't exist without IT. And
Yeah.
to be honest, IT can't exist without libraries because, I don't know, half the time we have to read everything because we don't know what we're doing. Like, you guys call us, but the truth is we're Googling a lot of things.
I love that.
No,
Like, And there's no Google without library, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Librarians literally help to create the spiders that search the web to create Google.
Oh, no,
Searching.
I see you guys in a whole different light now that she said spiders.
I know.
Yeah. Did you know what I knew what that meant? What did I just say?
I think I just got fired, guys. Is my supervisor here?
Hello? Is that who's been peeking in over there?
Oh my god. Perfect. Okay. That question was fine. Do you want to answer the question?
I guess I agree with like what Clara has to say, but like systems and libraries, like if you mess something up, it kind of just like starts trickling down, and I guess a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just good to be organized in both, I guess, places.
Yeah. And I do think it's true what Clara's saying about like we couldn't exist without IT, and IT depends on the library too, just because of the organization systems that you're talking about, like the new systems status dashboard that Mike, our systems librarian, has created. Have you guys taken a look at that?
I don't think I have, to be honest with you.
That's fine. It's relatively new. But if you go to the library homepage, there's a systems status dashboard that can just tell you what systems are active and what's inactive,
cool.
and just keeps people updated on like, oh, we know there's a problem with this, we're working on it, kind of thing. So
I think with the two colliding, it makes information available to a lot more people. I'm not really sure if this is true or not, but the other day I ran into, I guess I'll call it a meme. I don't know, it was on the Facebook. Which for sure
The
means it's-
Facebook.
Yes, which means it's definitely legit, right? But anyway, apparently, if it is true, there's a library inside of, I want to say it was Minecraft.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
a real library?
Yeah, so to bounce off what Clara was saying, yeah, there is a library in Minecraft specifically for countries where the World Wide Web isn't as open as it is to us.
Whoa.
So there's like banned books, journals, articles, stuff like that in this Minecraft library, and because it's not in the World Wide Web, it's not illegal in those countries. So you just access the
Epic,
library.
right?
Yeah.
But it's like,
God,
digital.
nerdy
like,
kids.
Without, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you want me to what? How? Like,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
without...
And you can like open the books and read
Yeah,
them
exactly,
and stuff?
yeah.
What?
But without
Okay.
either of these systems and them working together, I mean, things like that would
Wouldn't
just...
be possible.
At all.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's actually a pretty cool
The
story, honestly.
Minecraft library. All right.
I've never been, but
Well, maybe we're logging on this weekend.
still together.
The OI tree, yeah.
My nephew plays Minecraft. You know, he's like in 5th grade. So, well, I guess he ended his elementary career.
He wasn't fired.
And he's been promoted to start his junior high career. Shout out to Liam. I don't think he watches this. He'd be like, I don't care. He calls me
Who are
Aunt
they?
Fart.
Dude, your nephew is epic.
He's great. He's amazing. But anyway, no, he won't watch this, but he does play a lot of Minecraft. Whenever he's been good, he gets grounded from video games quite a lot.
So he was close to being fired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not quite, but
Not quite.
pretty close.
Teetering.
Yeah. Minecraft library. I'm going to call Liam and be like, hey, you want to go to the library?
have you been? He's like,
Have
"What?"
you been?
No. He's like, no, I'm not a nerd. I'm like, you're playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
You're a nerd.
You got your Minecraft library card.
That's in like yesterday's standards. Now-
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you're like,
A normie?
yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
You know?
Well, I'm neither. I've never played, so I'm not a nerd or normie.
Yeah,
I am
like I said, I've never been. Like,
undefinable.
if somebody invited me, I'd be like, do you have instructions how to get there? Because I don't.
Yeah, I literally could not tell you. We're going to be Googling how
Yeah,
to
like-
into Minecraft.
How to enter library in Minecraft. How to get into Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Minecraft
up.
question mark.
Perfect.
Why am I square?
Oh my god. Speaking of unique libraries,
Besides that one.
besides the Minecraft library, which none of us have visited,
No.
what are some of the coolest libraries you have ever been to? Public, school, college,
Online.
whatevs. Online libraries, I guess, could count.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't really visited very many,
That's
I
fine.
guess what you would call libraries.
Okay.
But what I do like to do, which is going to be like Snoopy, when I go into other people's offices,
You see what books they have?
Yeah.
Big time.
Like, so I don't know if those are considered libraries or not.
Yeah,
but
I
in
mean,
my
that's a personal
world,
library.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, that sounds good. So yeah, there are a lot of pictures on my phone of people's.
So
like,
you're not just
bookshelves.
looking; you're taking pictures.
Well, yeah, because
to
as soon as I
zoom
walk
in,
out of the library,
you're like,
not the library, but their office, like that's just gonna fall out of my head. Like, oh, what was that one book called? I think it had an A in it. You know, like, I'm bad. So yeah.
Hey, librarians are known to find books like that in like a heartbeat.
yeah, I very specially curate the books in my office to seem a lot more interesting than I am. So you need to do a drive-by sometimes so you can see how I present myself to the world versus how
The
you know I really
Alchemist
am.
cookbook in there? Like, is
The
that
what?
The Alchemist cookbook?
No.
Is that interesting, or like we're more toned down and professional, or
More professional,
Okay.
but then there's some like witchcraft stuff thrown in too. So I'm
Again,
never
with
let
the
them know your
spiders.
next move.
Yeah, again with the spiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't even stop by.
You
May or
visited
may
me
not.
once and you said I had no idea your office was here, and I
Yeah,
said
I
I
really
didn't either.
Hey. It was a Monday, so I let it slide.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. Diego, coolest library you visited?
I haven't visited very many either. I think our library is probably the best library that I've ever visited. Because, like, even, like, my school libraries, not that great.
Yeah.
Probably, like, 3 shelves.
Where'd you
The
go to
rest were
school, man?
computers.
Bro, we're from the hood in El Paso.
I feel like y'all should have had more than 3 shelves of books.
I mean, it is what it is. They may or may not have been like Encyclopedia Britannica A through Z. Like,
From the 1800s, yeah.
yeah, I mean, but they were free and they were there, and that's what counted. We had a library.
Good. I have been to schools that didn't even have a library, so you know what? Y'all had a little bit.
You're just like,
From the hood in El Paso.
yeah,
Okay.
like,
Work.
Oh man.
Do you want to ask the next question?
That one just caught me off guard. All right, so with the non-existent library that you guys had, I guess, what would be your dream library if you could build one?
Man, I don't know. Honestly, I think it would look a lot like our library, because I like that our library feels inviting.
Yeah.
You know, like you can see out the windows and it's like nice scenery, except the McDonald's sign, but that's
Yeah, no.
that's
Every
not
time?
your
No,
fault,
every
you know.
We call that the fake twin sisters. Because it's, you know.
I get it. Yeah.
And that
That's
have
appropriate.
direct view from my office.
Oh.
It's like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful McDonald's. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm always like, man, this is an epic picture. Freaking McDonald's.
Yeah.
I actually had to ask Al to like Photoshop the McDonald's sign all the time.
Can you do it?
Dude, does he know to do that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Oh, he's about to get emails.
That's right.
Please take this out.
Please take this out.
Please
I also
delete it from my visual field.
Yeah, I actually
permanently.
need 2 edits. One for something where he's removed it, and one for something where he's added something that he feels is.
Much more adequate.
Better.
Yeah.
Whataburger.
I mean,
Whataburger.
whatever.
Yeah.
It could be.
That, change that. Change that.
Which
It's a
said-
mixture of change and turn. Change that McDonald's M into a Whataburger W.
right?
I'd be there every gosh darn day.
And it's across the street.
Yeah.
Or a Chick-fil-A.
No.
Wingstop.
No.
Yeah, no, I do feel I just like the waffle fries.
She has a point. Waffle
You
fries
have
are
a
pretty
point. Unfortunately, you have a
I
point.
know. There's a lot of controversy with that.
Yeah. This is not the avenue to talk about that controversy. So
dope. We are not sponsored by Chick.
and we never will be. I will not take their money.
Have you
Okay.
ever seen that meme where it's like I don't.
I haven't seen that one. No, you'll have to be more specific.
It talks about potatoes where it's like you don't avoid any shape. You know, where it's like I like string, waffle.
Oh yeah.
That's me.
Like if somebody
Mashed.
calls you a potato, you gotta remind yourself all the different beautiful ways a potato can be served.
I mean, it really wasn't that elegant.
Oh, okay.
You know, it wasn't that like, yeah. But no, I agree.
You just saw a potato and you said that's a good
Yeah,
meme.
like,
Yeah.
that's for me.
Potato life, right there.
Yeah, a little bit of
Hashtag
salt.
potato life.
Gone.
Perfect.
The
Yeah.
potato aesthetic.
I do love the potato.
I'm gonna get new wallpaper. It's just gonna be pronouncing potatoes.
Waffle fries.
I'm sure that exists. I would love to help you redecorate your office that way.
My office could use it. It's pretty bland.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But anyway,
Waffle fries wallpaper.
Let's wrap your car as a potato.
Oh, dude.
my car's dirty enough to look like a potato.
Gross.
Wash it. The rain does it sometimes.
Same. Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, there's literally no point in going to the car wash here because as soon as you drive away, dust.
Yep.
That or it takes your money, and plus turning on just the hose itself is like
A waste of water.
$5.
Yeah, that too.
So,
Anyway,
what about you, Diego?
Dream library.
I guess just something like small and cozy.
With 3
just-
shelves.
Maybe 4. Maybe 4.
People
I
are
don't
stepping
know.
it up.
It might be in the budget.
Yeah, just something small and I guess cozy where I could read something or I could just walk in, grab something interesting real quick, and find somewhere to read it.
Love that.
Definitely. Cozy library.
Cozy library. Okay. Now that you have your dream library built, half of us have our dream library built. Did you build one? You said something like our library. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. With waffle fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and tea. Be
And tea.
nice.
Hot tea, iced tea.
It depends on the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Both
Well,
options would be approved.
yeah. What is your favorite book / what are you reading now? What are some of the things that you've read recently that you really loved? So we have the
my
bookworm start?
favorite book. Okay, so when I was a kid, reading was like an epic struggle for me.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know, so it was like World War IX, you know, because they happen so much at my house. Like, you need to read this book, and it's like, why?
Wow.
Yeah. And honestly, like, my favorite book, I think, as a kid would probably be, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, Frindle.
I have heard of it, but I have not read it.
Yeah, well, that was like my favorite book. I think second would probably be Witches.
By
Or
Roald
The
Dahl?
Witches. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. But now I'm trying to. I guess I had such a hard time reading because it was like prescribed reading.
Yeah.
You know, so I couldn't just read whatever I wanted to read.
Yeah.
I think that would have totally been a different story. But my reading, I think, is kind of expansive now,
Sure.
like in terms of the genres that I like to read. Lately, I've been doing a lot of, I guess, what you'd consider self-help.
Okay. Is it working?
Does it look like it?
Well, that's
Oh
why
my-
I asked. Diego says 100% no.
Yeah.
It is not working.
He would know.
Oh my god.
I'm just reading it to memorize it to then
Help
you know,
other people.
Yeah, give the quotes to somebody else who
Love
looks
it.
like they're having an epic time like me.
Oh yeah.
But I've been doing a lot of like business books lately, but I also I'm super into nonfiction.
Sweet.
And a lot of people are like,
That's fun.
gross.
No,
yeah.
I had a year, like I think 2018, I was like, I'm only reading nonfiction this year. And I learned so much.
Yeah.
I read A Brief History of Time. I read Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. Like, those were like kind of the top 2 that year. But man, I had such a good time like finding more like novel style nonfiction. Like Susan Orlean,
Yes.
love her
I love
work.
Susan.
It's all nonfiction, but it's like she's telling stories with the nonfiction. Oh, good stuff. No judgment from me. What are some of your favorite nonfiction books?
Grit.
True Grit? No.
No,
No,
Grit.
Grit.
I
True
can't
Grit is a
remember-
fiction western. It's a good book.
I can't remember. I don't think that's
Grit.
the full title.
That's fine. I'll look it up.
Can I pull out my phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you guys something while I'm looking?
Yeah.
Do you guys consider audiobooks the same as reading?
Yes, and I'll tell you why, because it is. Period.
Okay.
But
Because we're
Sure.
sponsored by Audio.
yeah, download
We're
your
sponsored by
first
Audible.
Audiobooks sponsorship.
Duh.
No, but for the longest time, I thought, you know, you're not really working your brain the same way if you're listening to a book rather than reading it. False.
False.
Dwight Schrute over here. False. There have been studies that show that the same parts of your brain are activated when you're listening to an audiobook versus when you're reading that same book on paper. I will say that I do consider reading on an e-reader really close to reading on a book, but that, not quite the same.
Really?
Yes, because it doesn't activate the same like neurons, the tactility of reading a physical paper book activates your memory more. So you're actually learning more, and more of your brain is activated when you're reading on paper rather than on a screen.
I hate reading
But-
on paper.
Okay, but reading on a screen is so convenient. I mean, we always have our phone
Yeah.
on us, so it's so easy to be reading.
I would lose my book all the time. Like right now, I'm reading an actual paper book. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
What is it?
Book. Just Jones.
Okay,
It's nonfiction.
cool,
But the book that I was talking about is Grit, and it's by Angela Duckworth.
sweet.
Basically, it talks about, it introduces like some of, I guess, how people make it through boot camp.
Mhm.
I can't spoke. And how, like that you as an individual, maybe you didn't always have grit, like you didn't
Sure.
the stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
You know, but that's something that you can improve.
Cool.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I need that. My follow through, 0.
Really?
Oh yeah. Edwin and I have the same personality type, and our stick-to-itiveness with the ENFP Myers-Briggs type, low. Lots of ideas, lots of inspiration, lots of motivation. The completion of projects,
No comment.
we'll see. No comment.
comment.
No comment.
No
No
comment
comment.
on that, please.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm surprised we got this off the ground. Like, good for us.
I was still threatened at gunpoint by Joslyn, so.
Okay, no, I don't think we can joke about
I
that.
didn't say it was loaded, so could have been a water gun.
Could have been a water gun, yeah.
Okay.
There was a
We're-
Nerf gun.
It was a Nerf gun. It was a water gun.
It was the
And
newest
Edwin
one.
is afraid of water because he's gonna melt. Yeah.
Totally. I don't know where that came from, actually.
From everything. Witches
Everything.
melt underwater. You
I'm
didn't
not
know
a
that?
witch. I'd be a
I don't know.
warlock.
Right now, I'd be really happy to be a witch. Like, imagine how much money you'd be saving on gas.
That's true.
Hop on
Flying
my room
everywhere?
and like,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Or like in Sabrina where they ride the vacuum. God, so modern.
I think that requires electricity though.
That's right.
It didn't. It was
right.
magic powered in the show.
I forgot that Sabrina they used vacuum.
Oh yeah, I love that show. I've rewatched that show so many times. Salem is my comfort character.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
epic.
Yeah.
I don't think you're old enough. Maybe the rerun.
What year were
or
you
the
born?
cartoon.
2001.
No way. You're joking.
Wait, what?
I don't think people have been born that late. That's not a year that people were born.
In other words, you're subhuman.
No.
Jeez.
Alien.
No, I was
Pasta.
born in 92.
I was born in 90.
I think the show was maybe like in its last season or already off the air by the time you were born. But it's on Hulu. That's your assigned watching for the weekend, Diego.
All of it.
All of it.
Like,
of it.
I think there's like 97 seasons or something.
No, there are 4. There's only 4 seasons. Can you believe that?
Really?
And the 4th season, horrible. Do not watch.
That's
Except for
when you
you
have
got to
to
watch
watch.
the last episode because it's spoiler alert. Sabrina and Harvey get back together and it makes me so happy.
It's like, okay.
So Diego.
Sounds great.
Oh, I remember I was sobbing. Like, oh, thank God, because the guys that she was with when she wasn't with Harvey, garbage. Trash. Anyway,
A capital T.
capital T, capital R-A-S-H. Trash. Yes.
So I think I'm like kind of Benjamin Button-y.
Okay.
Because like when I was a little kid, I used to like love watching what's it called, Nick at Night.
Oh, yeah, same.
So like when I was
Full House, Cosby Show.
yeah, but like
Well, canceled now.
my favorite my favorites were Bewitched and I Love Lucy.
Love. Okay.
Like, yeah, I used to beg my mom, please, Mom, 5 more minutes. She's like, it's time to get in the shower. It's time for bed. And I'm like, but Mom. And like, I guess for like a 7-year-old, I was like tears coming out of my eyes laughing with Lucy. Like,
Oh my
it's
God.
like, yeah,
That show is so funny.
she's hilarious.
I'll watch it now and I'm like, she is the best comedian ever born.
Yeah.
She invented so much for the screen. She invented so much for comedy. Yeah, wow. Icon. She was a communist too.
Really?
Yeah, big
Didn't
time.
know that.
Yep.
The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you
The more you know, the more you love her. So,
So Diego,
what are no? We talked. Yes. What are you reading? What are
your favorite books? What are you reading?
Right now I'm reading Rich Dad Poor Dad
Oh,
by Robert T. Kiyosaki, if
Okay.
I'm
Great
pronouncing that correctly.
I don't think you are.
But I also like nonfiction and more like business books,
Mhm.
or I guess,
Because that's what you're studying, right?
yeah,
You're trying to make that money.
yeah.
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 Let's open shares.
Yeah, seriously.
Nope.
My
No.
brother makes a lot more money than me, and I'm like, hello. Like, I'm the Vincent Van Gogh, you're the Theo Van Gogh. Let's fucking go.
Buy it.
Buy it?
Just like scribble. Here's my art. Buy it.
Yes.
Buy it.
Yeah. That's a
Wow.
great plan. Anyway, yeah, I want my baby brother sponsored me, so we got the same
Same.
vibe going on. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you got to make that money, Diego, so that you can support your two big sisters, me and Clara.
He's like, whoa, you have your own brother.
Yeah. But he's not stepping up, okay?
He's slowly
So-
like, wait, hold up now.
Yeah.
It's like, who filed this paperwork for adult support?
Adult support.
I'll do it. I don't know. Okay, you're reading Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
You like reading business books. What are some of your favorite nonfiction books?
When I was younger, I used to like live in the nonfiction section, but like I would specifically, I guess, read like books on the government or like the Constitution or like stuff like that.
Are
Yeah.
you a constitutionalist, Diego? Is that what you're trying to tell
No,
me?
like-
Just trying to tell you he's boring.
It's working.
All right, that's my cue to head out. Y'all have a good rest of the episode.
Thanks for coming. You did great.
The HR
Books on the
office is down the hall.
government. Yeah, we're all walking down there together after this. Just kidding. Books on the government, okay.
Or
the
like
Constitution.
Presidents or like stuff like that. Like,
Okay.
and then I guess I slowly started like reading like the business side of stuff or the business side of books, and I like it's called the 10X Rule, I think,
Okay.
by Grant Cardone, and it's pretty interesting. I recommend y'all read both of those books or one of those books.
I'm not interested in business at all.
Or
It's more of like a
There's no
mentality.
business like show business. That's the only business I'm interested in. It's the only business I know. That's the line, I think. But I might not like it, but I'll try it for you.
you could give us the cliff notes.
The clip.
Just saying.
Or the Spark Notes for modern age.
It's not that long. Y'all can handle it.
Okay. All right. We work in public service for a reason.
Is that what
Because we don't know how to
Is
make
that
money.
what this is?
Yes, literally working for the state is public service. Did y'all know that?
Oh, no.
That's why we don't make no money, because there's like pride in like being a public servant and all that kind of good stuff. Right? She said, okay.
We'll just stay quiet on that one.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's going great, guys.
Pleading the fifth. Cool.
The
Okay.
government. We'll just stick there.
Yeah, Diego, the expert on the government, didn't know he was working in public service until just now.
Maybe.
Great.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask the next question?
Great. That's like, all right. So, from you guys going to our library, what would you say is something notable in our collection at the library that you guys have come across?
The plants.
Yeah, we do have
Yeah.
a lot of plants.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I just think that's cool. I don't know. I don't
I
think
love
that's
the plants.
answer you were looking
No,
for,
it's
but I'm
No,
like,
no, no, I
we
mean-
love all the different answers that we get, and I
Definitely.
don't think that we've talked about plants yet. Maybe with the Vanessas we talked about plants.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, literally one of the students' jobs is to water the plants.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys hiring for that position?
Well, it's part of their
It's a
duties.
task,
It's
not-
not the whole thing. Sorry. Can you imagine
Just watering plants.
your whole shift? You're just walking around watering the plants.
It'd be like a jungle in there.
That'd be pretty cool. We do have that one pothos plant that literally takes up the entire length of one of the shelves.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder how old that thing is. It's thriving still. I'm so proud of it.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a baby like you.
I don't think so.
Miracle Grow.
Dude,
Sponsored
my
by
plants die
Monsanto.
even with Miracle Grow.
You're probably giving it too much then. You can burn them if you give them too much.
I think it's just me.
Oh, okay.
My mom gave me like this really epic aloe, and then like lately, the leaves are like. Just,
Do you water it?
Yeah,
You probably shouldn't be.
I water it like every 2 weeks. Though.
No, way too much.
Oh.
An aloe is a succulent. It needs watered once a year.
White wall.
Yeah, no.
Should I be
that,
teaching a plant care class? Like,
that dude's drowning. Then.
yeah, literally.
No
Like,
wonder he's like lazy river.
you've been giving him like water torture. He's completely full on.
Waterboarding.
No more, please, no more. Yeah, you don't need to water him that much. You're killing him.
Once a year?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think there's something like genetically wrong with it because you know how aloes usually grow like in all directions?
Yeah.
Well, this one only sprouts, like all of its leaves are sprouted to the sides. Like it doesn't go.
Are there
in
windows on
directions.
either side of it?
No.
I think you got a broken aloe.
I think it's me. It's
I'm
like,
gonna come take a look. I'm gonna diagnose this plant. We're gonna fix it.
Who's the OIT for plants again?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try.
We have
but
a
it's just
greenhouse
not
on
gonna go
campus.
well.
I
There we
bet
go.
whoever.
We can go
I was
talk
a
to Mike
student
Powell.
worker. I wanted to work there.
Yeah.
And then I found the herbarium and I wanted to work there too.
Yeah.
Because they're dead. Like, I'm not
You can't kill
ruining
'em.
anything. I just have to preserve the paper, and I'm like,
Yeah. There's no
capable
risk of
that.
killing it. Yeah.
But now I'm like, water. Apparently, I've been waterboarding my plants. So, yeah, there's that.
Your plants might love that.
So what about you, Diego?
Yeah.
What would you say is notable?
Having more than 3 shelves, I think.
Yeah, we got 3
Standards.
floors in that library.
Standards.
Yeah.
Standards.
You went from the hood in El Paso to the less than hood in Alpine to have 3 stories of books.
Yep.
Look at you growing up.
Aw.
I think one of my favorite features is the, I guess not necessarily something notable in the collection, but the ability to access anything with ILL.
Oh,
yeah.
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 We love ILL.
Yep.
Edwin works in the ILL office, so
Yeah.
he can tell you all the ins and outs of ILL.
I could.
Are you guys a part of the, like, e-reader checkout? I don't know what the system is called.
We do have ebooks, but like Libby or Cloud Library, no. Not that I know of.
No.
But we totally should be. However, the public library
Okay.
has something like that. I'm not sure which one it is. Probably Cloud Library, if I had to guess. It's a little cheaper, and the Alpine Public Library is functioning on a shoestring budget, and they're killing it with what they have.
They really are.
Yeah, they have their 75th anniversary party tonight at 5:30.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going.
Duh. Are
Yeah,
you
sure.
going?
Sure.
You better.
God. See, look, this is exactly
'Cause I'm
how I
taking
got roped
attendance
into the
of the board.
podcast.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Al already told me he's not going. I said, oh, that means Edwin probably won't go. And he goes, no, he'll go if you go. I said, he better.
They, like, RSVP'd you without
I know.
even
I got
notifying
voluntold
you.
like hardcore.
Yeah.
You will be there.
Yeah. I'm going to lasso you and just carry you with me and Kenny to the party.
God.
There's like,
Okay, you know, I'm gonna go to HR real quick.
no, there's prizes and stuff to be
Oh,
won.
fun.
Like actual good prizes, not the prizes I bring for students that are like Play-Doh and bubbles and shit like that.
Hey, yo.
Not good.
Don't rag on Play-Doh, alright? Play-Doh's pretty dope.
Okay, I did keep the pink Play-Doh for myself.
Of
Really been
course you
enjoying playing with that. So
Silly putty.
yeah,
Yeah.
good
Doesn't
prize.
try out.
Oh yeah, and you can like copy words. Yeah. How does that work? I got a research project on my head.
And there you go. Now you gave yourself homework.
Why does silly putty work? I'm just gonna write why silly putty.
Why, silly buddy?
I'll know what it means.
I'm glad, because
Nobody else
yeah,
will.
if you'll follow up. Why silly putty putty?
Why silly putty so silly? Okay,
Because it makes fart noises.
it does. Have you ever got? I got one of those huge tubs of Flarp. This was literally a bachelorette party gift from my brother-in-law and his girlfriend.
Dude,
And,
your
like,
friends are epic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mine are like lame. They'd give me like, here's some
A
flip
gift card?
flops. Yeah.
For a bachelorette party, you haven't had a bachelorette party yet.
No.
You will
but-
one day, and I'll get you a tub of Flarp,
Okay.
and it'll be
I think
fun
she's
for
gonna
you
be
and
the
your
only
husband.
person I invite.
Yeah. Be like, look, guys, Joslyn and Clara on the town playing with that Flarp.
Getting into trouble. What'd you do on Friday, Flarp?
Flarp. Fridays for Flarp.
There you go.
Flarp Friday.
I'm gonna see if I can find it, and I'll bring it up here tomorrow for
I wanted
Flarp
to
Friday.
buy, there's like a pound of, I think it's like a pound, maybe it's 2, I don't know, of silly putty that you can buy from Amazon, and it's like, I don't know, I think like $30.
Does it come in a big container?
Yes, and I told you about it, and you're like, what do you need a pound of silly putty for? And I'm like,
What don't
okay,
you
Mom,
need
I
it
thought you
for?"
lived in El Paso.
Got
You're
him.
supposed to support me in like my
In your
dumb
silly putty
endeavors.
endeavors. Yes.
Like, you should be down as hell. Like, hell yeah, we're about to copy the whole comic strip page from
Yeah,
the
we are.
newspaper, but no. So, what do you need a pound for? And I'm like, judgy much?
Yeah, for real.
I'm not inviting you.
No, but you and I can play with the silly putty.
I'm down.
We'll have fun. Okay, we're getting to the end here. Thank God.
What's the last question, Justin?
Woo. It's your turn, right? Or is it
No,
my
it's
turn?
yours.
Okay.
It's
What do you love about Sul Ross? Either a special place to you on campus, something that you love about the atmosphere here. I know this is hard for you, Clara. You don't love a whole lot about being here.
No, yeah, I do. There's just a lot of things that I don't.
Mhm.
But anyway, for me, Sul Ross, I guess when you say that, I think about, like, why I came here.
Yeah.
And for me, Sul Ross was, like, the ability to be my own person,
Yeah.
you know? Where, like, it's like, I consider college, like, a safety net, you know? Like, you're kind of an adult. Like, yeah, you kind of live in a dorm, and yes, you're responsible for locking your own door, but also you're not paying the electric bill yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like adult junior.
You're trying it out. You're dipping your toes into adulthood.
And like now you have a schedule, and like
Yeah.
you should definitely go to class, and your mom isn't gonna make you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make
Yeah.
yourself. That's
Yeah.
hard.
And also like for me it wasn't an issue, but I know for some people showering is. So like, you know, like
Well, in Alpine, honestly, showering is kind of optional because there's no humidity, so I don't sweat as much.
I don't know. I think I just
It's not optional for me. I'm just
It's
saying
definitely
other
not for
people.
Oh.
yeah, because like my hair would be
I was
like a
like,
grease can.
Do you wash your hair every day?
Yeah, I have to.
I wash it once a week. I think we've talked about this before.
You're lucky.
Well, no. It took about a year for me to get to only washing it once a week because, yeah, grease ball. Horrible.
Yeah.
We'll talk some strategies after this.
I'm just gonna shave my head. That's where I'm at.
What about your day?
How often do you wash your hair, Diego?
Every day,
Really?
every morning.
How often do you wash your hair?
Every day as well.
Dude, but
Y'all are killing your hair.
He has like nice straight hair like my mom. I
Oh.
got my dad's hair where it's like wavy.
Yeah.
So then it's like, how are we feeling today? Are we feeling humidity even though it's 101 and humidity percentage is like negative
Zero?
9?
Yeah.
You know, are you feeling like Roar? I'm the Lion King.
Oh my god.
You know, like, did you sleep screwed up and so now your hair's doing this?
Like
even
one
though you
half's
already-
wavy and one half is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it like waves and then randomly goes another way. Like,
Oh, I'm no
if
stranger to the wave
If I
struggle.
didn't do something with my hair, I would definitely be like there'd be some concerns, like more than what you guys might be concerned for me. Like, is she okay?
Is everything okay at home?
Does she need help? You know, have you been sticking your finger into the sockets again? Like, stop
Again?
it.
Again.
You know, so that's why I said like, yeah,
All right.
you know.
So you love sticking your fingers in things here at Sul Ross. That's what you love about it. Diego, what do you love about Sul Ross?
No, it's a chance to be yourself.
Yeah.
But
By
also the
sticking your
mall.
fingers-
The mall.
Oh yeah.
The like
malls.
walking mall?
Yeah, like so
I
to
thought
be
you were talking
fair-
about Dollar General, but
That's
The
the,
mall?
other
Yeah,
mall.
that's
The
the mall.
DG? That's the
DG,
mall
that's
that
the
we
mall.
got. We do have 2 DGs here.
Two
So
malls.
We're about to have 3, I think.
no
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Somebody
Yes.
told me.
There's gonna be a third one.
We
And
were
if it's
in.
not going to be a a Dollar Tree, I'm going to be like epic mad.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a Dollar General. I used to work there.
I saw that on your LinkedIn. We were in the DG the other day.
She stalks me.
And, well, no, I had to write your bio.
Oh,
By stalking.
well,
you.
that I
By
put that on there.
stalking you. Yeah.
Put that on there.
Yeah. You put that you were a DG
Something.
manager, associate, or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I would have deleted it, but I'm glad you have it there.
I'm not sure that I know my password.
Perfect.
did you stalk
Gonna
my
live forever.
LinkedIn too?
Yeah.
You have
Tried to
one?
open your
Yeah, I
resume. It said this file has been deleted.
Yep. Delete.
This file is corrupt.
Okay.
So Diego, what do you love about
Yeah.
Sul Ross?
I like, I guess, a small community. So, like, if you're a student, the class sizes are this big, so you get the opportunity to, I guess, talk with your classmates and talk with the professor. There's no, like, TA you have to go through, depending
Right.
on the class. Or even when there's, like, a new employee on campus, most of the time they see my face. Like, Joslyn got lucky enough to.
I agree. And I love the confidence.
I would not buy a lottery ticket right now.
I would buy it. Do you buy letters or numbers with lottery tickets? I would buy letters that spell Diego.
I
Because then I
think
know
you'd
I'd
probably
win.
end up owing money.
Ooh.
I buy a lottery ticket that says you won negative $5 million.
Oh, it says we've won.
We're taking your ass to court. Give us that money. Anyway, small community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like how we have Wi-Fi in the mall now. So if you absolutely wanted to, you could go work out there.
Yeah.
or just hang out if you wanted to.
You like how he implies that he works like in or out of the mall?
Yeah.
That's the implication I pulled.
We had some student workers that thought that did not know what we meant when we said the mall. Like, we're going to the mall, or we're going to table at the mall, or this is going on at the mall. Who was it? I think it was Leslie that she was like, oh, I did not know what y'all meant. I thought you meant the shopping mall, but we didn't have a shopping mall. So I was
Super.
like, oh, okay. We should do a better job of explaining what the mall is.
Yeah.
Is what I learned from that interaction.
Definitely. I've had that happen a lot. You know, you just go to the mall and they're like,
Talking about bells when
Yeah,
that
is
used
that-
to be a
yeah.
thing.
Is that-
Got bells here?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Where?
Mitchell's
Mitchell's
now?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Right next to
Okay.
Subway.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the bells. They had like
Damn.
shoes and like,
I bet that was popping.
They had a whole shoe section, like a separate door you had to open.
yeah.
Whoa.
It's pretty epic.
When did it die?
Right before COVID, I think it was.
Yeah.
It
That
died.
makes sense.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
I started in January of this year.
Really?
Yeah.
We've been missing out.
Big time,
Right?
I guess. Yeah. with the bells. Been missing out. That's where my mom shops. Like, I think
Yeah,
I'm fine
it
without it.
was. Yeah. But I say that because I have a car and the ability to like go somewhere else, you know, to shop. Or
But I'm sure it was really nice for people who...
Oh, for here, yeah, it was like, yeah, because now buying jeans is like Tractor
Where
Supply,
would
I
you...
guess?
Yeah.
I literally do not know where I would have to... Where would you
No,
buy
so
clothes here?
We've
Thrift store?
asked them. People said
Thrift
they
store or
actually
Dollar General?
thrift store,
Dollar General.
Dollar General,
The
or
DG?
they actually drive to another town for it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have a choice.
We've driven to Fort Stockton before to do grocery shopping, and I think we stopped at, like, Burke's Outlet.
Mhm.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. Anyway.
The last question.
Yep.
So, what do you guys love about Alpine?
I think it's a small town. Like, I think that when I first got here, it was something that I would describe as like picturesque. Like, I think it was a Ford commercial that they filmed here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
yeah.
talking about this the other day at
Murphy.
Database Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that commercial was like epic.
Yeah.
And that's like what I saw when I drove in here. So,
Nice.
I can see why it's like a vacation destination.
Yeah, I
type
mean,
of thing,
we
you know?
vacationed out here before we moved out here. That's how we knew we wanted to live out here.
Came from Dallas, right?
Like
Denton.
Denton.
Yeah.
Denton. So,
See, but, like-
no, I don't like Dallas. I will never say I'm from Dallas.
My bad.
I will shit on Dallas.
Sorry.
I came from Denton.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Denton's actually just as old, if not older, than Dallas. Anyway, so it is its own town with its own personality,
Yeah. it
and that
is.
personality messed up. I knew I wanted to live in Denton when I was a kid because it's like all the freaks and weirdos live there.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh. I've
Yeah.
never been, and I don't get that vibe from what I do know. But when people say Oklahoma, I picture a picture of the Dust Bowl
Yeah. Big time.
that I once saw in a textbook in like 3rd grade.
For
or
Texas
something.
history, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely not politically correct in what any town actually is. I'm
Denton
like,
is
oh,
actually a
there's
lot
store.
closer to Oklahoma than we are, so
Yeah, that's
you're not
true.
too far off.
Yeah.
However, it is a lot greener there, but I mean, it's it feels like a suburb now. When I first moved there, it was like, yeah, freaks and weirdos, goths, and like mall goths type of thing vibe, but now it's like housing and housing and housing. The downtown area is still pretty cool, but that's about it.
That's everywhere. Housing and housing and housing.
Yeah, it's gross. Can't afford any of it.
Kind of except here.
Yeah.
But you can't afford the housing here either.
Period. No, I don't know
like
how
not
we're
even the
living here.
doorknob.
Well, like, we live in an RV. Like, that's the only reason
It's
we're living
epic.
here. Oh, yeah, we love it. Yeah, if I ever get mad one day, bye. Loading up
Bye.
and moving out. I wouldn't,
Mad,
but I could.
mad at who?
Myself.
Oh, okay.
The sun.
Because
Which
like
I'm getting pretty close. All I've talked about is complaining about.
the other time that
the
we ate
ding-dang
tacos
sun.
in the mall,
Yeah.
I had a sunburn.
No way.
I remember you saying that you were going to get one.
Remember?
And you...
Like I did
Yeah.
the next day. I was like, why am I red? Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Because you were out there for an hour.
I remember when Kayla ate the taco, and then she was eating her second taco, and she goes, does anybody else's stomach feel funny? I'm still thinking about that moment.
My favorite is that she didn't care and she wanted
No, she was
more.
like, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
go keep eating. All right. What do you love about Alpine, Diego?
I like how when you're driving down the street everybody waves at you, even
Yes.
though you don't know them.
Right.
Very friendly.
That didn't happen in El Paso with you?
No.
No, dude. In El Paso, they
No?
flip you off.
Oh, that's only on the freeway. I don't know. It's just
Or on Dyer.
Or on
Or
Dyer.
on Alameda.
yeah.
Depending on where you are.
Especially Alameda.
They had 2 bookshelves there.
Not even 3.
Yeah, no, so
I always say you can tell who's visiting town based on if you wave at them and they don't wave back. You're like, okay, that person is either visiting or really mean. Usually visiting.
I usually know you're a visitor if you stop at the yield sign.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I don't even slow down.
Yeah,
Like, yield,
no.
yeah,
I'm
right.
like, let's go.
Yeah.
And people are like,
Steel toe.
I'm
on
like,
the-
hello, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
I saw someone trying to turn right into oncoming traffic, and I was waving at
There's
the light.
always people coming like the wrong way on the one way,
One way,
and I'm
yeah.
like honking, and they're like, "What is your problem, meth head?" And I'm like, "You're gonna
Girl.
Me.
me."
The other day I was at Amigos. I don't know if y'all know where that's at.
Oh, yeah, I know where Amigos is. Their
I was
sign
a-
is the coolest sign in town, I
It
think.
really is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so I was at Amigos getting a drink, and there was this guy on a motorcycle coming down this way instead of
So the
This
opposite
way.
way on the one way.
yeah.
On a motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
God, I
He had
hope
a
he's
death
okay.
wish.
And I honked
I
at
think
him.
anybody that drives a motorcycle has a death wish. You should not be driving a motorcycle.
You don't think so?
No, they are so cool.
I don't know.
Anybody who drives one, hot. However,
The whole like nation
Dead.
of India does not agree with you.
that's true. I really, when people
And have
are
you
driving a
seen them
motorcycle,
drive? Like,
with
I
no
think you have a
helmet?
death wish driving.
Yeah,
like, and I'm
period.
like, oh, how would you do that?
it is cheap. Insurance, very cheap. You know why insurance is cheap?
'Cause
You
you're
get in
gonna
a
die.
wreck, you're dead. Nothing to pay for. Anyway, on that note,
Life insurances are also being sponsored by that, apparently.
Aflac.
Apple.
what's the Globe Life Stadium? That's our sponsor today.
I have a lot of sponsors.
Yeah, we
I
do.
wish
And
we
not
did.
a lot of perks, by the way.
No.
Yeah. No perks, no sponsors. Realistically, I wish we would have a lot more money.
That's why I like when you bring your like water bottle that has like a bunch of stickers on it, because I'm like, those are all our sponsors.
Yeah, I have the blank water bottle today.
Those are
Actually, it has
actual-
a label. It says Kenny. This is Kenny's water bottle.
Pending.
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 Buy ad space here.
Buy ad space.
That's such a good
That's
idea.
an awesome one, actually.
Cool. Well, we have a cute little sign off, and I think I'm going to have you guys say it with us. We're going to say, thanks for watching. Check out our episode. Check out next week's episode.
Okay.
Like, because it's library. Check out. You know?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
Like, I get it. It's just not
on the
clever.
title.
The long overdue.
Yeah, people are gonna be late.
Dude, she
They're
got
gonna
you
be
there.
like, what?
She got you there.
They're gonna be late.
They're gonna be late.
Late.
Yeah.
Because it's long overdue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not really on a schedule, so
We're not
I'd say
ever
next
getting
week's
these
episode.
books back.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have books checked out that are, I think, literally in my office
I'm
that I
gonna
just
tell
haven't checked
Cindy.
back in.
I know.
Tell her. She'll get me.
She will.
She's the only one that would be like, you have things overdue? Be like, yes, ma'am, let me go get them right away.
I know. It was always the worst walking in, like, as an employee, and, like, I'm one day
Having
late and she
overdue
knows.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
have to go into the back.
Yeah, like, I don't, what is it, like 35 cents or something? I'm like, I
Look.
don't have 35 cents.
I don't know. Part of the, you asked me how I became a librarian. I don't know how, but why is so that I could cancel my own late fees.
Genius.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work for Visa.
I don't think that's how that works.
And with that, we sign off.
Okay. All right, we'll do our side up. Remember, it's thanks for watching.
Sponsored by
Check
Visa.
out
Sponsored
next
by
episode.
Visa.
Not sponsored by Visa. Okay,
The
ready?
tax evasion
Watching.
committee.
Check out our next
Thanks for
episode.
watching. Check out next week's episode.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
watching.
watching.
Check out next week's episode.
episode.
Oh, good job. That was cute. Thank you guys.